I've lived through World War II, the Great Depression,
the Atomic Age, the Cold War, the Korean War, the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Vietnam War, stagflation of the 1970s, and the Great Recession of the early 80s, the Gulf Wars, 9/11, the Great Financial Crisis.
And you're asking me to sit on my butt at home for a while? No problem here, folks. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Traditionalists are the most vulnerable generation right now. If you worked with them before, don't expect them to see them coming back to the workplace anytime soon, if at all. You can bet this generation will be virtually consulting for the remainder of their time at work. But make it work. Their knowledge is valuable, and we need to take advantage of that before these interactions are over altogether. Okay, we've seen a lot of that stuff too, and now we're being called vulnerable all the time. I'll show you. Hey Janice, I'll meet you out for happy hour later, okay? Just don't tell the kids, am I right? They have no idea the sicknesses we've endured in our lifetime. While boomers are part of the vulnerable cohort, they don't want to accept that they are. They've been reluctant to stay home in many instances, but those that are finally coming around to it are picking up Zoom and the virtual working world quite well. So let's all work together, keep them safe, and keep them working from home. Our workplaces will just need to continue to adjust to accommodate this population, who was once very against the work from home lifestyle, but now they're being forced to do it. So they might be finally realizing that it's okay and it works. Right, yes. So the spreadsheets are showing that the data is... Quiet, please! Sorry guys, my kids again. Be right back. Can I just sit here and do my work and you just... This generation is the heart of the kids at home and 24/7 parenting right now, whether they like it or not. Ironically, they were the ones to pioneer this concept of work-life balance to get more time at home with their families. And now they're like, okay, that's plenty. Can we get back to school and work, please? But overall, this generation is perhaps most equipped to deal with this pandemic because of their characterization as latchkey kids growing up. They were forced to entertain themselves alone at home, and so they're prepared to deal with this stay-at-home life. So Gen X, they're ready for it, but give them the patience that they might need with all those kids still at home.
Mom, I told you, do not be going to your friends for happy hour. I repeat, I will withhold your monthly allowance of my phone calls. I'll do it. I can track you. I can see if you've left the house. This generation has gotten a bad rap for not caring about the pandemic and going on spring break anyway. But let's clarify that, please, because that was actually Generation Z. And again, the few bad apples always seem to make everyone think that the whole generation is stupid. Millennials are actually becoming more empathetic and caring in their age and forcing their older relatives to stay home. Social media is shaming people for going out, which may be for the best. As for work life, millennials are finally realizing that being at a workplace might not be so bad, so expect a lot more remote days in the future. They're also leaning toward more job stability and job security because of the impending recession, which is crazy for this generation previously known as the job hoppers. So it's pretty crazy to see how things can change.
No, girl, I'm not worried about me. It's gonna be fine if I get it. So it's fine to have a sleepover at Erica's. We really have to learn that new TikTok dance anyway, or we're gonna be way behind the times. Okay, great. Okay, so this generation has been blowing up social media right now, especially TikTok. But let's not make fun of them just yet. Gen Z has arguably been the most affected by this virus in terms of mental and emotional health. They've lost a lot of key experiences: graduation, school dances, starting of a new school year, ending of a school year, a proper summer, and they're not handling it too well. So give them a break and exercise some empathy because they may need a bit of it as we're coming out of this. But definitely get them to help you with Zoom because to this day I have not seen one non-tech savvy Gen Zer in my midst. There you have it, folks. A lot is changing with the C virus going around. Some for the better, some for the worse. But it's how we come out of this that will truly define our workplaces and our world going forward. So let's get prepared now and jump ahead of the challenges. Stay tuned for more tips on how to do just that. Generation What is out.